Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Denver Broncos. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Denver. He'll start at the 2. Now an opening past the 30. Finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On the ground, here's the rookie out of Arkansas. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. The tackle setting up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll stick with him again. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
This looks like a design run, and he will have a Broncos 1st down. Looking by much, he needed 3, and he got 3. So that mark shows 1st down. He'll try the right side this time. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. From the 48-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. Now this time they'll look to throw. A throw there on 2nd down going to be incomplete.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
3rd and 7. He'll try and he loses the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the most important aspect of your team offensively is protecting the ball at all costs.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll maneuver his way down to the 32. Keely Ringo comes up from the secondary to make the play.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Down to Denver. On now, Cade York for the point after. will take a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Broncos 7, Saints nothing.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
Here we go. Gotta be lying.
Right to the air goes Daniels. Forced out wide. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Daniels to throw on second down.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit. Like, there was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short game.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on fourth down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, New Orleans. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
That's out quickly and complete. And he will get in. And they take the lead by 1 on top 8-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. They'll begin here on the ground. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. That's complete. It's Odunze. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Denver first down.
15 yards. And the Broncos first down.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
He's a great example of when a great play call meets great execution. His blockers created a nice run lane, and all he had to do was get there and hit it. And that is a massive gain.
to throw. That's caught left side by Odunze. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter. They begin with a 3rd down and 3.
Let's go.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he will have a Broncos first down. I do believe he's going to get it by about a yard on 3rd and 3.
So we're seeing teams around the league, Mike, that have these big mobile quarterbacks continue to activate them in these 3rd down situations. And really what it allows you to do, instead of your quarterback just simply handing it to someone else and playing with 10 players, in a sense, you really can use all 11 of your offensive players to generate an advantage, and it's very hard for these defenses to line up and stop.
Red zone now. In to throw. And he can't get away. They rally with the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
2nd and 10. At the Saints
2nd and 10.
line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 10.
A couple of 3rd down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. Hill to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's trying to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. About a yard short. Now, what do you do on 4th and 1?
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down. It's always a little bit of a letdown. Like you find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This is going to be taken in at the 3. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
17-yard line.
On 1st down, Daniel forced to his right, and he's not able to get away. He does manage to get back to the original line of scrimmage, and that'll set up 2nd down.
It's 1st down. You got to get the ball out of your hands. I understand trying to take a shot. I love it on early downs. But once it's not there and that protection starts to break down, it's either check down or throwaway. You don't want to be in 2nd and long.
Throwing on 2nd down, Daniel. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And he spots his target downfield. Great teamwork on the completion. A pickup there of 25 yards.
It's a gain of
1st down, New Orleans.
1st down, Saints.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down. Daniel gonna throw again. Moving to his right. He's got it inside the 5. And he's gonna be brought down. That is a big gainer for the Saints.
And the Saints
31 yards. Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. Here's a design run. He will do it himself. He's in. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Saints. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The offense staying put. They will go for 2.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards.
Damn, what happened to his car? His shit is smoking. He about to die. Save this boy. Damn, his car, it looks crazy. Oh my god. This NASCAR shit not nothing to play with, huh?
They'll look to throw.
He's going crazy. He can do this for real. But how do you even know if you can even become a NASCAR driver?
Do a nice job there to move the chains early in this
You have to be a
drive.
certain age to even start driving.
Field, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield.
But they gotta have
and
rich parents,
go.
right?
Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Like, you know, what's the name plays golf, right?
Now this looks like a design run.
His name is Pam, right?
He'll take this forward for a gain of
Jordan.
a good spot here.
Huh?
Second and a yard.
Yeah, Jordan plays golf.
Second and 1.
You hear me?
Flush to his right. Will run again.
Yeah, but he plays it. I think he went back to college. That's why.
Unnecessary.
So he can't play. He can't play baseball because he plays professional baseball.
I love this call, Mike.
I guess he's playing golf now.
One of the best
He might go pro on that, I guess,
to
huh?
take a shot. Give credit to the defense; they were ready for it.
It's kinda
Nice
crazy.
job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take
Oh,
off,
boy.
turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Yeah. Wow. I need to. Must to.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run. Touchdown Broncos. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. York good on the extra point. And the Broncos will go up by a point here in the second quarter. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Safe kick taken at the 5. And that's well done by the kicking team, who's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, but we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
41-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
Daniels now going to look to throw. That is brought in. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Saints, 1st down.
19
First
Tiger,
and 10 on the 22-yard line.
50, 69 Cowboy 80. 19 Lions.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. Out to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there.
11 more yards. That's another Saints 1st down.
Here we go.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Saints 1st down.
Mustangs, catch, check. 70 Rangers. Devon's Panther 11. Panther 11.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. Exiting the pocket right. This is hard. Toward the side of the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This fielded at the 2. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll be 2nd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The 1st half has come to an end. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin next. Daniels now on 1st down. Rolling right. Taking off. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown to the sideline.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
On second down, it's Daniel. He's going to be out of bounds, but it's first down. A pickup of 8.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Going right sideline and complete. Inside the 20. And he'll be taken down.
Damn, he just crashed the fuck out of him. Oh, these people are evil. Oh my god, he went to the grass.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
So the big play gets him down close, and now it's first.
Oh, the Toyota got crashed.
They'll throw with Daniel. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, 6.
It seems to me they were kind of holding this play call for this exact situation, Mike. First and goal, down here near the goal line, and they had this one worked up all week. Simple pitch and catch, and it works to perfection.
So now the Saints will use
oh my gosh, hit that on fire.
And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals.
That's out quickly and complete. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the drive. 2. The lead remains right where it is. Here comes a return from the 3. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
To the air now on first and 10. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play, throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. He takes off.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
First down, we'll try to get it on the ground. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Tag! 70 Timberwolves.
Now Daniels on the run to the right. Now the ball thrown deep for Johnston. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 38
A big play to kick off this drive. 38 yards.
38 yards on the play. First down.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good. He'll bring up 2nd down.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change in pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
Assignment keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll go with him again. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
This is hot. He's good. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Here's a designed run. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 9. Here's a handoff out of the gun. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Broncos.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of
40-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
ball
2nd
on the
and
40
6.
now. Here's 2nd and 6. That's quickly into the hands of Odunze on the RPO. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Here's 1st and 10. Now this looks like a design run, and they'll take this down inside the 35.
Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 32.
He'll look to throw here on 1st down. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up for 2nd and long.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 42-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley.
By the Saints. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On 1st down, Daniel. Quick throw, taken in. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a 1st down.
Gain of 12. 1st down.
Wait, he stuck out the call? Or they'll just clean up the shit.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. Now he'll air one out. He's got it! And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown Saints. Touchdown number 17 for him on the year. And his 3rd of this game. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. He'll say no to the extra point and go for 2. Daniels gonna throw again. That's gonna wind up incomplete. They try for 2, and it does not pan out.
17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. Okay, ready? Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
He'll get this out wide. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Here's a design run. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play. It is 3rd and long.
Taken down back at the 30.
Looks to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down. Now this time he'll set up to throw. He's got the hook up there to Ogunze. And he'll get into the end zone. Roll Ogunze. Touchdown Denver. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
First and 10. And they're off the 27-yard line.
And that one going to be closed down the backfield. Great defensive taking, knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
Damn, he hit that shit head on.
How he wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Down the field, it's caught on that left side. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. On the move left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Cowboy 80.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. The throw here is complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. This one's good for a first down. First and 10 now from the 36. Throwing again, Daniel. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. These two in rhythm. 4 yards and a first down.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
He's taken down just shy of the 10. And 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11.
Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready, ready.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Good drive now facing a tough conversion in his 3rd and long. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Now the Broncos will use the first of their timeouts. They get it right at the 30-second mark of this fourth quarter. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
Bronco 80.
They'll go. Here's Daniel. Escaping the pressure right. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's 4th down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make them.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make it fight, and it's 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier. And
we try to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. Throwing is Daniel. This is caught 2. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having his day.
And he will get into the end zone and extend the lead by 2 more. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, we gotta switch it up. We gotta switch it up. We gotta switch it up. Check motion man. Put your hands on him. Get hands on motion man. Come 19.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
1-yard line.
Here we go. One final play. He'll send this one deep for Odunze.
The fact that 3rd, we don't fucking get to their spots to succeed. Nigga, bro, this man has been out way too long, so that should not have anything to play.
Will come up short. The final act now of this football game, the extra point. The kick is good. Broncos are able to cut into the deficit. So this one a win for the visiting Saints. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago.
Yeah.